When I open your deck here, I see the Empress and the 10 of Cups. So you are a person that share love with everyone around you if they have their eyes open to see it. You are a beautiful vibe of energy, which you are kind of pulsating out to the surrounding here. And you have so much to give and so much to offer to the world. Okay. It seems like you might be in a loving relationship, or the work that you have done is mirroring your own self-love. Okay, back to you. So that might be that maybe you are aiming to meet someone, and this can happen with the kind of vibration that you are in. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we see that you are hunting for new prospects. So either this is in love, or maybe you want to take your relationship to the next level, or maybe you are thinking of ways to improve your situation or the relationship or your living arrangement. So it's like you're putting your best mind to work, or maybe you're putting real good work in as well to obtain something which you would feel would improve your life. So I called, maybe I said 4 archangels already, but I'm doing it again. 3 of Pentacles together with the Empress. So this, we saw the 3 of Wands, and I felt like you're putting in the good work. This is the card for putting in the good work. And we have 3 Empress, 3 of Pentacles, previous 3 of Wands. So it's a very feminine energy of the Empress. Being willing to do your best in every situation and be the best for both yourself and everyone else. So it's very good energy that you're putting into the world. I call the 6 elements, and here we have justice and the Empress. So you might have a little bit hard time giving yourself justice, but you are getting there. I'm seeing you are improving these skills, and you are getting more and more, I feel like you're getting more and more calm, and you kind of allow people to do stupid things, and you try your best to deal with it in the best way you can. And but when it's up for discussion, you are able to say exactly the truth to that person, but in a way that's not harmful or hurtful. It's just a plain good old truth. So let's say, for example, that you are living in a relationship, and for you that the kids coming to bed at a certain time is super important, because you are dealing with them in the morning, and if they are cranky, they don't want to eat, they don't want to put on the clothes, so on and so forth. But maybe your partner doesn't care for that. They want to stay up as long as possible with the children. So if you are not home, they might not have put these children to bed when you are coming home. And you are pointing it out that it's very good if they come to bed in a good time, because in other case they will be having a real bad day tomorrow and won't be able to appreciate being on kindergarten or in school or whatever. And you're trying to just be saying what you want and what is like your truth, but maybe the other person doesn't listen, and eventually you see to change position so that it's actually them that's getting the children away to school or kindergarten, and then they will have to take the consequences of this themselves. So it's a calm and not high and mighty kind of justice. It's more of just see with your own eyes kind of justice is what I'm getting. Okay. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Leo viewers. I want my dear Leos to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. Okay. This is the new bottom of the deck, and it's the alchemist card. It's the magician. So it shows that you are improving your communication skills. You are thinking out like a game plan, or You're understanding what's going on, but you might not want to be too pushy or too aggressive, and you bide your time until it's time to say something, okay? And it's good to communicate, because if we don't communicate properly, other people will start to make assumptions of what is going on and making up their own version of your truth. So it's very good to define yourself and your truth in front of another person, particularly if you are in a difficult spot within a family or a partnership or a friendship. And this is the old bottom of the deck, so 7 of Swords. So I'm seeing someone is trying to get away with murder, kind of. And it's not ill meant. I just feel like a person that's feeling a little bit spoiled or doesn't understand your reality. So, and then it's good, this with the Justice card, that you are able to show them your reality in a way that's not spiteful or vindictive, but actually just see for yourself. Okay, so what's on your mind, or situation, what's on your mind, what's on their mind. This is your feelings, the bond between the two of you, their feelings, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for December, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation, and here we have the Princess of Pentacles. I get a little bit Cinderella energy here, you know, going and sweeping around in the castle with torn clothes, while the stepsister are being very pretty, having pretty dresses, okay. And the King of Swords, and you kind of know this, and it's almost like you allow it for some reason. You have, look here, it looks like their leg is continuing in on the next card. So you're allowing this, but it's like a growing frustration with you, or you start to come to like a line where you won't be able to take it anymore, or you will say no. And here we have the 7 of Wands. So I think this is the other person, and they are fighting windmills here. As I said, if you're not communicating yourself properly, they will just say to the children, if we take the same story, as mommy wants you to go to bed right now, but we can stay up a little bit longer and have fun. Yes, and you know, the children is ecstatic and, you know, taking a little bit more ice cream, so they are can stay up even if they are tired. And so they feel like a rebel going against your rules, but they don't understand the consequences, or they don't understand, they just think that you are wrong and they are right. And if they rebel towards you, you know, they are going up against the man and being, changing the world. So is that what they are feeling? Okay. So the bond between the two of you, so it's a little bit locked position. And as we saw the Empress, the 10 of Cups, it was a couple, the children, so it feels like it's a locked position inside an intimate relationship. So this is with someone that you care about, and you can't just toss them away, or, you know, change your address or change your phone. To avoid them, you need to deal with this, okay? Your feelings, as I'm saying, you're getting more frustrated here. King of Swords, 5 of Swords. But I'm still feeling like the Cinderella Empress energy around this. So it's kind of almost like you're sheltering the other person from your wrath, okay? From your anger or your holy wrath, okay? And this is the other person. They are in a position where they are susceptible to learning. So it's a very good situation to communicate with them about your position, because I think they can understand and pick up on it if you just communicate yourself very well. Either if it doesn't work with words, like they will be cranky, or who cares, then it can be like changing the roles. You are the one keeping the kids up late at night, and they are the one having to take the children to daycare. And this person is open to learn those kind of things. They are not opposing. They just think that they are doing the right thing by letting the kids be wild and free, standing up against authority. But if you, instead of just being angry and doing this with your fist in your pocket, if you would express yourself to them, because you're angry because of the injustice with the Cinderella thingy. Okay. And here we have your behaviors and attitudes. So we have war. So it seems like it's going in this direction, and you were doing so good there in the beginning, being so masterful and holy, but we'll see. I want to take a clarification here, because it seems like you can blow off at any moment. New life. Okay, so maybe it's a good thing. I'll read this card for you. 39 there. Birth of new ideas, growth opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossom bursts from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song. And sing their glorious song, it's again communication. So maybe you need to, be the strict authority person and put some rules in this organized family or situation here, that you actually need to, be that person that you don't want to be. Put your foot down and be a little bit aggressive. Okay, so this other person's behaviors and attitudes, and 6 of Pentacles. So you see, they will understand you if you are just able to communicate yourself very clearly, either with words or with actions. Not violence, but changing the roles in the family can always help to teach one another to see things from another person's perspective, or the other person's perspective. And this is the outcome, 3 of Cups. So it seems like you will make it through. Everyone will be in one piece. People will understand each other, and life will be good. Okay. I'm hearing life would be good. Some old song, maybe from the 50s or the 60s. I will see if I can find it. And this is the other person, thinker. Yes, you feel like a little bit younger energy. They haven't experienced everything, because I think I said that they might have been a little bit spoiled. It just means that they haven't had to be the Cinderella in the way that you have been. So therefore they don't know how to sweep the floor or how to clear the chimney. They just think that you are cranky when you say that it needs to be done. It's they don't know about the fire hazard, or they don't know anything of this, but they want to learn. This is a person that's receptive. It's a person that thinks a lot about things. They want to have philosophical talks and really go to the bottom of things. So it's not a person that's hopeless or always wrong. It's just that they don't understand your position here right now. Okay, so I will clarify, and this will be a little bit like a singles reading, so it's more a reading for you personally. And clarifying, the Prince of Pentacles is the 2 of Pentacles. So having to do everything, having to be like everything for everyone, or being that busy bee. If you don't do it, no one do it. Okay. King of Swords, clarification. Wheel of the Year. I think you have been in this situation many times before. Maybe before you lay down your arms, you didn't want to quarrel. But I think in your shadow, we probably have a little bit of a control freak, or someone that, always needs to tell the other person how to do things, and doesn't let them learn from their own mistakes. So maybe it's better to let them learn from their own mistakes, even if it's hurtful to watch. Clarifying the Seven of Wands, and we have Harvest. So wheel of the year, karma, harvest, judgment, and this is 2. It's tied to the 2 there. It's 20, but 2 plus 0 is 2, so 2 2. It's about choices, like you can do this or you can do that. But it feels like the world is ready for you to show more of your true self. Integrate that control freak of a shadow, and tell people why you want control, and also be ready to compromise if it's too much control. Clarifying the 4 of Pentacles, we have the 7 of Swords. There's a reason to why you are like upset or angry, or like you are in a position where I'm feeling like you're stoic, but you're not going to yield. And again, we have a person in your life that might not always take responsibility for their action, and it's like they do things and then they let you clean up the mess. Okay, clarifying the 5 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. So you might be acting like a mother to the people in your surrounding, and babying them so that they take for granted the things that you do, and they kind of are surprised to the reality of things, because you have always carried these things for them, and therefore they don't know squat about the burden of carrying these things. Clarifying the Hermit, and we have again the 5 of Wands. So it seems like through quarrel or discussion, or taking up a heated topic again and again, you can solve things with both yourself, because it seems like you are you might be upset or feel unjustly treated, and just kind of grind your teeth about it. But maybe it would be better to get things out into the open. We don't have to have like a big battle, but we can have a little quarrel here and a little quarrel there and a little quarrel there, and eventually we will understand each other. Okay, clarifying the 5 of Wands, and we have the 6 of Cups, this with understanding each other. That sometimes we need to quarrel until we understand the other person's point of view. We need to say the things that we stand for, and we need to listen to what the other person stands for. 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, it bodes well for your relationship also in the future. And clarifying the 6 of Pentacles, we have the World Tree. So we can really come to deep understanding with other people at this point, and even understand ourselves better in ways that we weren't able to do before. And the number 3 reoccurs as it did from the first reading. 3, 2 plus 1, 3. And this is a 3. So it shows this with the bond or union between people, that it really matters. We don't have to, either stay with our mouth shut or exit the situation. We can stay in the situation, not have our mouth shut, and actually solve it. Okay. And clarifying the 3 of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands. You just need a little bit more frank honesty and self-respect, but also respect over the other person, becoming a little bit more mature, showing people this is how it is, okay? Black on white. Don't play the victim, but become the, person taking real responsibility for the situation, not just carrying the load on their shoulder, but actually becoming more of a leader in this situation, and a good leader that leads this your life and your relationships into a better direction, where you know each other better, and you express